been at least up and running, so that way, we know that it's coming. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. We have made it halfway through the week. We are almost to the weekend. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and talk a whole bunch. We're gonna try to get the game up running and get moving. Mainly because I do want um I want to get like going. I want to get going, and that's not where I want that. Put the window where I want it. I think it does fit right there. Um, we're gonna be getting right into things, right into the action tonight. I hope that you're all doing good. I hope you had a good day. I I'm saving Skull and Bones till next week. And they got sounds like they got some tinkering that they're still doing with some of the stuff. I'm not going to be playing that PvP mode. I'm not a PvP person. Um though I probably will check it out at some point. Right now it's kind of not in a good state. What's up, Fora? How you doing? Welcome in. We're waiting on the oh, there we go. Now we can switch over. Doing all right. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you've been good. I hope you've been good. I am chilled tonight. I'm doing really good. I mean, well, to be fair, to be fair, um, yeah, that's nice. To be fair, I literally I feel old today. I had to make a ton of doctor's appointments today, and I had to make one of those specific ones once you reach a certain age for a certain procedure. And I mean, I know that it's not a big deal. Like I can easily like I'll deal with it, and it's just a fact of life. But it's just one of those once you make that appointment, um, it just yeah. Wait, you don't like PvP because they put good rewards in a battle pass for that new mode? I don't even know, dude. I don't even like. I haven't even seen what is in there yet, and they're gonna have you mean in Skull and Bones, right? You're talking in Skull and Bones, and yes, I'm literally going to claim all of these caches, and we're gonna see what goodies we got out of them. And I don't care that. Wait, where is that? It is under. Is it under progression? No. See, they are gonna kill me with that though. They are gonna kill me with the. Wait a minute, where are these? If they put special stuff in, they're gonna have to basically give stuff to everybody. I'm not even going to. Why could I have not gotten an LMG? They're gonna have to literally give that to everybody. They're gonna have to give stuff to everybody. That's just the way that they're gonna have to do it, because at this point, that mode is very, very broken. Why do you give me I don't even use a shotgun. That's a pretty nice okay, we going in. We definitely the safety distance. We're gonna mod the crap out of this one. We make that more accurate. We're gonna up the accuracy on this thing to be stupid. Vertical grip. Weapon handling accuracy. This thing is gonna be ridiculous. Uh they're gonna have to do something because they have broke that. Like, even if I had the meta ship that everybody is, or the meta ships that everybody is using in that, I probably would not play. I honestly would not. Um, wait, I've got to be level 30 to equip it. I can't even use it yet. I thought I was like, ah man, we're gonna have a badass weapon. Everybody was saying, "Oh, wait till 40, wait till 40." I'm like, I don't care. That means that honestly, these things are probably they're level 32. I jumped on Skull and Bones to refill my factories and seen a special battle pass for that mode. Has ships and upgrade materials and pieces of 8. I mean, well, okay, so this is the thing. Like, let's be real here a minute. That is sucky that they did that and they put special things in there for that. I'm not gonna lie, like I will say that is a silly thing to have done, and I'm 100% will say it, but at the same time, I guarantee like everything that's in that special battle pass was to entice people to play that mode. But I will say right now, with the way that mode is going over on YouTube or over on the Reddit, because I've been on the subreddit reading about it, it's not going to. They're gonna have to rebalance the whole thing. And I said in Discord, and again, I'm not completely shitting on Ubisoft here because, I'm probably a little bit more patient and a little bit more forgiving. Josh, what's up? How are you, man? Welcome in. And I see the long game versus everybody who is I want it now. It's got to be done now. It's got to be fixed now. It's got to be perfect now. This is if they do what they should, which is continue to follow the Division 2 model, they will fix things. The one thing that they didn't do with PvP, KT, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. One thing that they didn't do with PvP, or that this game gets right with the PvP, unless it's the Dark Zone. Dark Zone's a different story, and Dark Zone is fine the way it is. I don't go into the Dark Zone. I'm not a Dark Zone fan, really. Mainly because I don't like going in and spending a whole bunch of time scavenging and looting only to have all my shit stolen as I'm extracting by a team of like 3 other players. It has happened. The thing that I found when the thing that they did in this right is in the actual PvP that you sign up with. Now I haven't played the PvP mode in this in a while, but this is the way it was, and I'm sure it still is like we've got a whole bunch of directives, modifications, things that we can throw on our guns, the whole 9 yards that make us better. Well, what they did is they level balanced. If you go into PvP, everybody's level balanced, first of all. Second of all, everybody's weapons are the same. You do not have custom loadouts. You do not have custom this, that, and the other thing. Not even, is he down? Oh, he's down below. You just get, you get like the basic version of the weapon that you have. And that works because that levels the playing field. What has gone wrong here, and what's gone wrong with, I think I completely missed going and doing that. No, maybe not. The thing that's gone wrong with Skull and Bones is that they opened up this mode that's a 5v5 mode and said, okay, everybody, bring in your best ships. And then at the same time, they stuck the most god-awfully OP meta ship in the game back in the store for everybody to get and upgrade. The end result is you've got a lot of people very upset because everybody going in is playing one very specific vehicle. And it's overpowered. It is overpowered. The builds you can do with it are very overpowered. And I understand. That's the reason that I won't even check it out yet. I won't check it out until it's fully balanced. Now, to be fair, I will say straight up, I was invited to the test phases for the PvP. I did not participate, so I have 0 input on the decision-making for that. And I wouldn't be able to say anything anyways, because if I did come back and say, hey, yeah, I was in there, I can't tell you what I saw, and I can't talk about what I saw because I would be under an NDA. But I will say straight up that it's not a good start. It's just not a good start. And they're getting an earful everywhere for it. Now the where I do understand, so of course you have open world PvP that you can sign up for in Skull and Bones. The open world PvP, really? Oh, okay, I was gonna say that door don't open. How'd she get in there? The open world PvP, that is in Skull and Bones. I mean, I've participated in it. I wouldn't for a while now. And the reason being is because I've been gone for so long, none of my builds are actually, like, I don't have everything fully upgraded. And if you're in World Tier 1 going up against a Tier 15 ship that's literally kitted out and's been playing around in World Tier 2, it's not going to be a fun time for you. I understand it. That's why I don't do it. They apparently did to do the level balance of ships and weapons. If they didn't balance the ship buffs, they didn't balance the ship buffs. Like, there are people. The big thing with the Garuda is it is a long range freaking sniping beast that just destroys sails. And if somebody could redeem Give the Cat a Treat, it would be greatly appreciated, because she is sitting here hitting me. I am being abused by the feline overlord because nobody has redeemed treats for her. Thank you, Carice. So at the end of the day, they've got some work to do on it. And I mean, I am not a PvP player. I can offer input on other things. That's why I didn't participate in those test phases, is because I am not a PvP person. I played the beta, played 6 months after release. Now there is just too much. Oh, for Skull and Bones. I mean, I gotta be honest though. I went back to starting to play Skull and Bones again because there is so much. We were talking about it last night, and it's kind of, and I said it early on in Skull and Bones. I said it early on, is that the problem that Skull and Bones had is it launched really bare bones and didn't have a lot of the stuff. And they did work their asses off over this past year to give it new things. And they did a good job. I mean, honestly, I've had a lot of fun playing it. And it's the thing that I like about it now, and why I will play it more, and why I have been playing it more, is because, number one, you die a little bit easier. The first few, like, and once you had the meta down and you had the ships really built up, there was no challenge. Now, is it frustrating to run into 3 world events all at one time? Yes, but it also can be a lot of fun. Then again, I'm a masochist. The other thing that I really didn't like is I didn't like the seasonal resets when we had you would lose all that work you did over a season would just be out the window. Let's just have what was it? All your pieces of 8 are gone, all your manufactories are gone. Now there's something to work for and strive for, and I don't feel rushed to do it. Like, I literally don't feel rushed to max out everything in the tech tree, and I could just sail around and have a good time. I have spent more time sailing around now than I did before, because there's so much more to do. There's so much more stuff. There's so much more stuff to get for playing the game. Hyper, thank you so much for the follow. And I'll be playing next week. I will be playing next week to do the plan is to next week do the stuff for the drops for Skull and Bones. I mean, it will be a little bit late, but honestly, literally this game has caught my attention again, and is another one that I really enjoy. But if they keep working on the stuff that they've been working on for Skull and Bones, it'll be a completely different game next year too. And it'll eventually, at least I'm hoping, will be similar to this, where it's evolved enough that it builds back a player base. Because this game did not have a great launch, and did not launch with a lot of stuff. But now look at it. It's what, 7 years later? Still getting DLCs, still got a pretty good player base. I would 100% return to this game, but I got sick of the salty people in Dark Zone. If Skull and Bones has a redemption arc like Division 2, it's going to be great. Oh, Hyper, based on what they're already doing this year and what they've already done to the game, it's on its redemption arc. It really is on its redemption arc. I feel like it is. Everything that I have done in that game has felt so much better and played so much better. And I'm not forced. I have more choice. I have more freedom. And I don't have to rush things. which is nice. I would 100% return this game. Got sick of the salty people in Dark Zone. See, that's why I just avoid the Dark Zone.
Raiders are inbound. Shield wall down.
Kiki, thank you so much for the raid. Speaking of this one, apparently I didn't upload my PS4 save, so I've had to restart all over again, so joining clan will take a bit. Nah, it's no big deal. That's crazy how different it is now compared to launch, from beta to season 0 and season compared to now. It's almost a different game. It really is. It really is. And I think that, you know, the thing is I think that this is something that I wouldn't say he's necessarily, he doesn't stand for Ubisoft. I don't either. I'm a Ubisoft partner. You can ask people who are regulars of this channel. When I quit Skull and Bones, I was extremely disappointed last year in the state of the game. And I was just like, I just can't play this right now. There's just nothing here yet. I kind of regret it because I really would have liked to have seen all the stuff as it evolved, but at least I got to go back and do all the story bits. I wasn't trying to do that. I wanted to go, I'm just wandering around now. Not sure how much you know about DC-62. But I enjoy Dark Zone. Well, see, then you're gonna have to put up with the salt. It's kind of like me with World of Tanks. Can I get a shout out? Do we have? I'll have to do it. My mods is. I don't think my mods is in yet. Exclamation shout out at Kiki. Anyone else have a hard time here? Am I really low? Am I really low? Some people have said they have had a hard time hearing me. Is that better? Is it better? Is it better now? I mean, my mic. Wait, let me see something. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, no, I don't know why. I have it set like it should be good. You know, when I might have the mic right up, it's good when I have it right up against my mouth. I don't know why though. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on. I have like the gain up pretty good. Some people say that they can hear me fine. Others said I was quiet. I don't know. Anyways, it's weird. I think it's OBS or something with Twitch at this point, or at least closer to it. But okay. So what I was saying, so I say I hear you just fine. Anyone else have a hard time hearing him? Seems a bit low. Your output volume is. See, I think that it should be better now. We're good on that. I mean, well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pump it all the way up, and then we'll see how it is. Twitch is really bad with audio data, and I am multi-streaming to YouTube as well. But yeah, Skull and Bones is coming a long way. They're fixing a lot of stuff. This game here is the model they need to follow. I really think that this is the model they need to follow. But as far as I was gonna say about your comment about, but I like the Dark Zone. Yeah, I like playing World of Tanks at times too, but it also makes me super salty. In fact, I literally compared what's going on in Skull and Bones with the PvP mode to situations that have popped up in World of Tanks. There is always this problem in World of Tanks where suddenly they release a new tank, it's stupidly OP, everybody's playing it, and everybody gets their butts kicked because the tank is just playing anything else. And that's kind of what I think is happening with the meta right now in the Battle Royale mode, the 5v5 mode in whatchamacallit. Well, we'll get this control point. Twitch can be really bad with audio. Other cases, my audio is too loud. Like YouTube, it'll probably be too loud. Are you really over there? I thought I had people with me. Let's get over here. Let's, I did have people, but they're not really helping. World of Tanks and War Thunder are all the same. They are pay to win with the premium tanks. To be fair, to an extent, I would agree. There used to be a lot of really broken tanks in World of Tanks, and I haven't played in a long time, but the few times I have, none of those tanks feel super broken anymore, they all got the nerf bat. Like, all the ones that were stupidly OP got nerfed. And now that, and since you don't have to buy, you don't have to pay real money for gold anymore, it's not as terrible, I would say. But back in the day when you had to pay real cash for gold ammo, that was stupid because all the clans would kick your ass. I know, I was in a clan that played for money for a bit. Okay, they're about the same. All right. All right. As long as it's good now, as long as you guys can hear me, I don't know what's going on. Skull and Bones, yeah, it is. And you know what's been nice to see is I've seen a lot of new players in there. And you can tell somebody is new because they're still running around in a Badar that's only like level 7. And I am looking forward to the big ships. I just hope that they don't, like, the one thing that I want them to be realistic about, or the one thing that I really want, well, I also cranked up the volume. To be fair, I'm almost in the red at times. The one thing that I really want to see, and there are going to be people that are ticked about this, but if you think about it, it makes sense. If you are in one of the large ships, you should not be able to sail the rivers. They are not meant to sail rivers. I will admit Ubisoft has me hooked to the Assassin's Creed games. I like going sneaky, stabby, stab. Dude, I still have to finish Shadows. I stopped playing Shadows because we had other stuff that was coming on. We had other stuff that was coming out like this. And honestly, Shadows is something that I think that I want to take the time to enjoy off stream more. I might even literally restart my playthrough. I am enjoying the game, but it's one of those ones that I've just, because I only stream like a few hours a night, like 3 hours a night, 3 days a week. So to try to stream the whole thing would take forever. Not that that's a bad thing, but it does, like, there is other stuff that's coming that I want to play. So I am going to finish that one, but I've like 100% completed every Assassin's Creed game except for the Chronicles. I have full synchronization on all of the older games. I love Assassin's Creed. And I was a huge Valhalla fan. Like, I honestly like the last trilogy is, even though I like the older games, the trilogy, the Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, I like that even more. I honestly had a ball with those, mainly because they're 3 of my favorite historical periods, and they were a lot of fun. Okay, who do I still have to kill in here? Okay, we got one guy waiting over here. Dude, you should have finished reloading.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Hi, Sly. Thank you so much for the follow. Ah, shit. I got a shock grenade. Hold on. Let me go find a place to hide. Because we got more guys. But yeah, Assassin's Creed. 3.7 years late of Assassin's Creed Shadows to finish. You know what, though? Honestly, I think it needed that time. Like, yes, it would have been nice had it released sooner. But I'm glad they took the time because it was released in a lot better state than some of the other ones have been. Like, it was released in a lot better state. And Icelide, thank you so much for the follow as well. And right now, I'm waiting for, why does it, my mouse wheel is way too sensitive. Right now, next, what is it? 2 weeks, we're getting Dune Awakening, and I have a feeling Dune Awakening is going to take up a bunch of my time. Dune Awakening is pretty solid. Combat is a little bit janky, but they'll fix it. Funcom will fix it. I was like, wait a minute, what's he? Quit switching to my... Jesus. Let's get over here. This will be easier from this spot. And I do see myself spending quite a bit of time in Dune. While alternating, like some nights I may take a break and we may be sailing in Skull and Bones, but for the most part, there's a lot of stuff. They did what I played of the beta and what I got to play of the beta of Dune Awakening is really is solid from a story and gameplay perspective. Plus, it's they're sandworms. You dick. That guy just can't miss. Is somebody else shooting at me? I will shoot you in the back. Also, I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all had a good Wednesday. Glad that we're almost to the weekend. Getting close. Have I gotten anything new that's worth using yet? That's a lot of armor, and it doesn't... Okay, yeah, we'll take that. I don't want Soko. I want them to give me my freaking... What am I wearing? Durable gloves, Badger Tough. We'll take Badger Tough. It drops my armor a little bit, but I'm not super worried about it. I'm not as squishy as I was last night. Let's put it that way. I love how I get so many snipe. I literally am not playing a marksman. I swapped out. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna go back to playing LMG, you know, spray and pray, overwhelming firepower wins the day. And then what does it do? Nah, we're gonna make sure that you get all of the we're gonna make sure you get all of the sniper rifles, all of the marksmans. I know I can create other loadouts, and I will, but yeah, it's like the loot RNG is still the loot RNG of this game. At least I'm not getting tons of shotguns anymore. Well, wait, no, I am, kind of. A lot more of your people would be dead without me. But I bet you say that to all the Division agents. All right, RNGesus, what are you giving me? Literally, well, the SMG might be good. The SMG might be okay. Shotgun. See? Told you. Shotgun. Me. Give me a nice LMG. No, we're giving you a shotgun. The best I can do is a shotgun. It's literally a Pawn Stars meme. What kind of LMG can you give me for this? Best I could do is a 12 gauge shotgun. It's automatic, though. Now, loot rolls are something I will get salty over. I think we're good. We're going to head down to the mission. We're going to do the lab quarantine. Oh, was that LMG? Was that SMG better? It's... Damn, that's a big damage increase. Eveline's Guard I just pick up because it's cheap, and it works well if you need it. It was better than what I had. And yes, I know that the black market T821 is better, but that one's gonna have horrid accuracy. It's like we can't call it a Mac 10, but man, it's really a Mac 10. By the way, I have a question. And anybody who's getting the ad breaks, if you can let me know, are y'all now getting the ads that show up in the corner? Instead of the like, oh yeah, you don't get to watch the stream, you get a full-blown annoying ad. Because if we're starting to get the corner ads or the corner ads that are less intrusive, I might turn off the ad break stuff, letting everybody know we're getting one, because it may not be needed anymore. What's up, kitten? How you doing? Oh, the ad was the whole window? Crap. I'm not getting lucky enough to be in that program, that part of that beta yet then. Because I've seen there's streamers and they're in it now. They're in these setups now where the ads are not even the full window. I cannot wait till we don't have them in the full window anymore. I mean, I'll give Twitch their ounce of flesh and run the ads because they need to make money, or we don't get to have semi-nice things. I wouldn't say perfectly nice because we know Twitch is twitchy. But, like, at least, like, throw us a bone. Well, there's an echo. I don't think I've ever found this echo before. No, I have not found this echo before. I would remember this. Galveston, BTSU operative. Who are you? John Vanders. Ah, division agent. Yeah, figures. It figures. Oh, the other thing that is coming for Skull and Bones that's going to be interesting is they're going to be having this whole year is about the two factions fighting one another, and we're going to get to choose sides for the factions. We're going to actually get to choose sides, and I can see the possibility of maybe even working with some of the old baddies like Li Tianning and the Hubok twins and everything. I can see that actually becoming a more of a adding a little bit more depth to things. I would like to see it where you could work with them. Because I'm going to be honest, I would love to work with Li Tianning against Rama, because I thought Rama handled that situation all wrong. Oh, let's see here. More True Sons idiots. No, it's literally that control point. They're still at it. Or I came right around. Oh, that's right. I did do the underground right under it. Okay. Let's go do the thing. Let's go do the mission.
Welcome, Viking.
Trans, thank you so much for the follow. They and yeah, Kaiju, they need to get us these corner ads. They need them big time. Okay. I actually do need to stretch. I didn't use my inversion table today, and I should have. I should have used it. Hanging upside down for 5 minutes feels really good. Oh, look, another rifle for a marksman build that I'm not doing yet. You can't give me, well, okay, there's some stuff up there. Maybe it's another weapon. No. Maybe that is. Okay, that's useful. Nope. Let's see. I pretty much already went through there. I'm gonna try to not look for shinies. It's bad enough they all get highlighted for me now. I'm also interested to see where we're gonna see the Division 3 set. Dropped in from POB for a second. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in from POB's Discord. I need to stop in and see how he's doing, how he's been a little bit more. I've been just so busy. Work has been a nightmare. And then training on top of that. I think next week I finally get a deload. Next week I'll finally get like a week to decompress from the work I've been doing in the gym. In fact, we might go pay him a visit because he's usually still streaming when I'm done. Looking to see if there's anything lighting up over there. It looks like it's a box. Another thing that I love about these is I'm a loot goblin. And I like loot. So I think that's the one thing that I love about this game. While at the same time hating it for the fact that the RNG can be really bad. But I also had a bad tendency because, like, I started playing this at launch and it didn't really have much other than the story back then. So I played it and then I dipped off of whatchamacallit. No, I don't mind. I dipped off the Division, deleted my character, and I have this bad habit of restarting all the time. I would prefer, like, DM me the info. I would rather not in the stream. Like, send me the info on Discord. If it is a charity organization, definitely let me know because I'm always looking for charity organizations to work with. And I honestly don't have any, like, I haven't set up any charity streams this year. So I am looking to set up some before the end of the year. It's just been really hard because everybody is going through so much. Everything is tight for everybody right now. And it's real hard and I know it's hard for the charities as a result, but it's really hard to tell people, hey man, I know shit's really expensive right now, but can you donate $10 to this charity?
Be careful, Agent. This place is filled with hazardous chemicals.
It is. I'm the owner and operator of the Transpath Foundation. Awesome. Hit me up off stream. We'll talk and I'll see what we can do to set up a charity event. 100% no cap promise to set up a charity event. Okay.
Courtyard. You can access the basement from there.
No, wait, no, we already did. I already did that mission. And yeah, just hit me up and we'll get something set up. I am gonna be we will be doing more.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Glitch, thank you for the follow. I do want to do. I think that I will be doing something with Stack Up this year, though. I will be doing some work with Stack Up because they're another one of my favorite organizations. So that will be November, though. That'll definitely be November. Wait, am I okay? I'm supposed to go here. Oh, do I? Okay. Oh, okay. I haven't done these missions in so long. Coming back to the game in a while. Yeah, I've been the same. I have not played in forever. I do have one guy in Warlords, but I just didn't feel like grinding through that right now. And I was just like, screw it. Let's just start a new agent, play, and have fun. I do have a clan for the community that I did set up, and that is the Discord. If anybody would like to join, no pressure.
Access panel detected.
I'm surprised that didn't like zap me.
Entering contaminated area.
Play mostly DMR and Assault. See, I play mostly like I used to be a DMR fan, and I still like marksman builds, and I still like hitting those headshots and everything, or taking out a whole group with whatchamacallit?
These composition readings should
Taking out a whole group by shooting a grenade pouch. But I just have had so much fun, especially as doing more solo play. Victory through overwhelming firepower using an LMG. Blame your years upon years of Arma. Arma's a good sim. Arma's a good series of games. I started playing back in the day, it was Operation Flashpoint. That was the first one. That was the genesis of Arma. And I loved Operation Flashpoint. Even though some of it was just funny. Wait, okay. Played 3 on the 53rd. Oh, no shoot. No shit.
server detected.
I never, I've played Arma on my own. I've never played, the online. I've never really played it online. I just played it local. Here and there. Do I get that? Is that door open through here? I forget how to open that door. It was a veteran pref server. Oh, that's awesome, man. I never played it online. I've played it locally, and I've played through a lot of it. I think the thing... I gave up on one of them because, the very first mission that they had you do, you had to control a drone, and if you didn't have a joystick, it was really bad. Thanks for the lurk, Duke. I appreciate you, man. Download the research. Where is the... I forget where the thing is. I don't think we could... No, we can't shoot that. Oh, is there... There's another way in there. There's a way to open that door, and I forget. I always forget on this stupid mission. Think about it. They really kind of make it... oh, wait. Duh. Of course it's shoot through the door here.
I think you spent
I am interested to see where the setting for Division 3 is going to be.
You did good, Agent. There's a ton of data here. Should keep us busy for a while.
Leaving contaminated area.
I was like, wait a minute, we fighting them? Oh no, we got to fight them out here. Okay, that's not a good spot to try to fight them from. This might be. Where are they? Well, there's one. I sent you a DM in Discord. I'm out, and also join your Discord. Feel free to reach out. I will. I guarantee that I will. We'll talk probably tomorrow. I'll reach out to you. Take care, and thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the follow and everything. Why did they have to give me the big bastard with a grenade launcher? Throw that over there for right now. Got him on the run. Right here, working on customer's car. Oh, ew. Shoot, that was like just bad. I got grenaded twice and flashbanged. Ow. Ah, shit. Oh, that was a bad idea. Come on.
Agent killed.
Did they make those guys, like, shoot more accurately? Because I swear those grenade guys used to not be so damned accurate. I swear they used to not be that accurate. Okay, he's over there. We gotta try to take him out first, because he's ridiculousness personified. It was sheer dumb luck. I mean, it kind of was. No, it was not sheer dumb luck. I guarantee it was not dumb luck. Like, every grenade that bastard has shot has been 100% accurate. So no, dumb luck. I don't. I'm calling shenanigans. I'm calling accuracy buff to area of attack specialist. I think he's like, why does it seem? No, you're dead. Where is Beefy? I know, I'm sure I didn't kill him yet. I gotta be honest. I love how I fire over that blind fire, mind you, with that with the recoil going straight against my bicep. Beef, that's what's for dinner. Sorry, but not sorry. Why would you be sorry not sorry on that? That like, I mean, beef. It's what's for dinner. That is a perfectly valid saying. Mmm. Juicy, tasty cow. And everything that I'm getting, my I don't know. The LMG is still doing more than the SMG is. And like my LMG or my SMG is doing more damage than my current LMG. What do we get? Still nothing as good as what, well, I mean, good for armor. Soup tonight? Oh, beef soup sounds good. Beef soup would be good. More armor, more DACA. I don't even care about skills for me. Like, when I'm playing this, skills are a distraction. I know that they can be, like, wickedly overpowered. That a skill build is ridiculous in this game. I'm just not a fan of it. I'll take a little bit more stability. That's actually is better. That's like way better. And that's even better than my LMG at this point. I actually went, so, I said that I was on a diet, and I am on a diet. It's finding my current mission has been finding food that is tasty, that I like, that fits my macros. And it turns out that Kroger's fried chicken, especially the drumsticks, it fits my macros. I went and had, like, I can eat like 4 of those chicken legs, and it's actually not that bad for me. I adore my skill build, but 1% get others don't like it. It's not for everyone. I mean, I get the skill build. Like, the skill builds are cool. I've got one friend of mine who plays a skill build, and it's ridiculous watching the skills. I like DACA. I like shooting things with heavy machine guns. Well, light machine guns. I wish I could have a heavy machine gun, but that would be kind of a little bit too much. Main reason I started cutting beef mostly on my diet is because prices insane. Don't get me wrong, when you sell this panel, you eat an entire beef platter. Oh, you are 100% right. The cost of beef today is ridiculous. I've had to become the master of grilling thin steaks. And y'all know I like a nice bit. Anybody who's been seen my post, like the food that I posted to Discord, y'all know I like big thick steak. I like a nice big thick steak, but now I've been having to, I've mastered grilling an inch thick steak to get it medium rare, just because of the fact that it's so bloody expensive for beef. Yeah, it does happen to be helpful. It does happen to be a little bit more healthy to eat not just beef all the time. Yeah, I get that's true. Don't talk about that. Frog, first, also, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good day. Why I go to the butcher's? Well, see, that the thing is my butcher that I go to is more expensive than the store. And he's more expensive than the store because the beef is all locally sourced. It's really good quality. Same thing for the pork, the chicken, the whole 9 yards. It's worth every penny that I pay for it. But out here, if you're going to the butcher, it's more, unless you're buying half a cow, then you can get a good price. But if you're going to a butcher versus going to the store, the big box stores are cheaper than most butchers out here. But I will say this, the quality of meat that you get at the butchers is way more than you get at, is way better than you get at the big box stores. And yes, yeah, Alicia, it is. And one of the reasons, I think one of the reasons why it is more expensive is, well, at least at the butcher that I go to, a lot of his stuff is more prime cuts. It's not just choice. Ours is cheaper than the stores. It's locally sourced. I also get the meat pack, so I spend like 300 for 2 of them. The hell is that? Is that a loot? Is that one of those goblins? Yours is cheaper than the store. I wish mine was cheaper than the stores. I do wish mine was cheaper than the stores. It's just not. How do I get that? Is there a way down into there? Because I just heard him run by, and that sounded like one of those. That sounded like one of the scavengers with the full thing. Tuna, knock it off, or I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you off of here, and you'll get no more treats tonight. Yours is cheaper than the stores. It's locally sourced. Yeah, see, ours isn't. Guys, we have a crap ton of farms too, because ours. We have a ton of beef farms out here. It's just not cheap. I was right. It is. I will get her treats in a minute, because my God, she is just on it right now. Let me find a place where I can not be killing or not be getting shot at. You know what? You missed. There. Now I'm going to go park myself where I'm somewhat safe. And now I'm going to give the cat some treats. That's all she wants. She doesn't love me. She just wants food. She just wants more food. Now this is the channel's mascot, my cat. And she has now become like conditioned that whenever I am sitting here at the computer, if I start talking, that must mean that I am doing this, even if I'm just talking to people while we're gaming. And that means that I must have treats for her. Because we put in the redeem where she gets treats and people can give her treats. And she is 19 years old, and she knows that she is the princess and that she will get what she wants eventually. Dude, she does bat me on off days. Like, she will sit here and swat at me until I give her treats on non-stream days because that's what she wants. All right, where am I? Let's get my bearings here. Okay, that's the other dark zone. We still got the main mission over here. So we might as well go do that. What do we have? What do I have left for I still got to get I've got to get the I do need to get the season pass. I do need to get that. Complete resource convoys. I still got to do. I got to liberate control points. Eliminate hostiles with a pistol. Okay, then. It was funny. I got a like stupidly high crit with my pistol the other day. I was like, damn, that did more damage than a crit off my LMG. Who we got fighting over here? We got more of you guys? Oh, you're not done with me, huh? I pulled out my pistol. Boy, he's really focused. He's really focused on the guy not shooting him. Oh, in other words, yeah, that's right. That's the dark zone. I still got to do the dark zone introductory mission with this guy. I just don't feel like it. It's kind of just like a time killing. Okay, take your drugs. Oh no, you were that one. I thought you were the drug the let's get high and kill things. That was totally misread that situation. I hate the RC cars even worse. Or even more. Are you really? He is. That, sir, that was your first mistake. Oh, Alicia, thank you so much for the resub. It didn't even go off. Like, it's been screwy. Oh, I don't think I never got this one. I guarantee I never found some of this stuff.
Welcome, Dranger.
There we go. Thank you so much for the resub.
Some trouble. That's what the major said. I asked for specifics, but she didn't have any. I'm telling you, man. Somebody better step up and get organized, or we'll be sitting here with our dicks in our hands while the city falls apart. Did you hear about the riots in Bloomingdale? I've been trying to catch up on my sleep. 15 confirmed dead. God knows how many wounded. Bunch of
You know, they say the riots in Bloomingdale, and all I hear is the riots at Bloomingdale's.
crazy. At least they're doing something. Well, the National Guard's been called up. Should help some. Yeah, that's all we need. Weekend warriors handling riots with machine guns.
Did they just call me a weekend warrior? Give me Petrov Defense Group. That's what I need. Let's go head over. Also, if you've been hanging out and you're enjoying the atmosphere around here, you're not following already, do me a favor, hit that follow button. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We play various games right now. I mean, obviously we're doing Division 2, so that way I can get everybody the drops. Play Skull and Bones. That's a regular in the rotation around here. And starting June 10th, because I think it might be next week that I have access to it. I get 5 days early access. We're going to be playing Dune Awakening, which should be that should be a lot of fun. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Well, that's another thing Skull and Bones needs. We need clans. You need to be able to form your own pirate den. Anything over there? Loot over this way, maybe? Does that go to a dead end? No, I think that continues all the way through. I'm not going to go exploring that. I'm going to try to stay on point tonight and not go chasing after loot boxes. We already went and uncovered a whole bunch.
Civilians in distress.
Civilians in distress. What are they in distress from? What we got going on over here? Oh. Where is the other? There we go. I almost wish I was using my controller. The accuracy is way better.
Detecting additional hostile contact.
Gonna get off here. We'll get back on when we get home. Kids are trying to grab attention. Same with the Gremlin. All right, no problem, Alicia. Thank you for coming in and modding for a bit. We'll see you when you get home. Come on. Hey. Hey. All hostages saved. I got a holster out of it. I don't even know what that one does. Hey, new Petrov defense group, but it's blue, not purple. Is it better than what I've got? It is better armor-wise, but what does this do? 20% bonus armor while reloading? Ugh. You know, that actually is handy, but I'm usually, like, in cover when I'm reloading, so I'm not that worried about it. What I need them to give me is I really want... I need more of that set. I need everything to be Petrov Defense Group for this build. Not to say that the AR set, the set that's really good for ARs, won't work, because it would. I just don't think it's as good as this. Or as it's not as good as for an LMG loadout. Anything down here other than a mound of garbage? Another thing I would like to see in this game, especially because how long the longevity of it and how long it's been going. It's like, how come nobody has cleaned up Washington yet? Like, how come we haven't started, like, clearing things out? It's time to update things. It's time to give me, like, give me an ATV to ride around on or a dirt bike or something. You can't tell me that the crew that made Far Cry can't give, or well, I mean, the company that made Far Cry can't get their hands on the stuff they need to give us some vehicles. Even if it's not, like, it doesn't need to be cars. Just give me an ATV. Give me like dirt bikes. Well, this is the Air and Space Museum mission we got coming up. Wait, priority item. Because we all know that at the end of the day, somehow, some way, the a piece of artwork is going to wind up in a subway. All right, there was nothing down here. Those doors didn't open, did they? Nope. I doubt these do either. Yeah. Ooh. Another DMR. No, I'm not engaging. We're going to the mission. They can shoot one another. I'm over it. Also, let us tame the wildlife. Give me a trash panda pet. Now I just stick a feral raccoon on somebody. It'd be hilarious. Okay, then. Oh, I forgot about that.
Here's the deal. I let you in, you let me go, okay? There's ordnance in there that crosses the line. I don't want any part of this shit. Guns are one thing, but this...
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
All right. Look how they kind of see me, but don't see me. I didn't want to do that. Wait a few minutes, you lose a few more. Just stand there and look at the grenade. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go load up again. We got about an hour. And we're going to be another little over an hour longer because I still got to get my butt up in the morning. But I appreciate you all hanging out tonight. I hope that you're getting your drops. And I hope that you're all enjoying the show.
True Sun's munitions detected.
Oh, really? Where was he shooting me from?
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation. Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards, I'll give them that.
I think I might even have a True Sons cache key or two for in here. I'm hoping I do.
Bag anything useful and I'll send in a recovery team later.
And blow the shit out of anything too dangerous.
Got it.
Military-grade explosive residue detected.
Grenade deployed!
I'm telling you, they weren't this accurate before. I was hoping that would blow up, but I guess not. Okay, let's try to flank. Did he just shot something, blew something up? What we got here? Oh, explosive rounds. That'll do it. Come on, get up there. I have the high ground, Anakin. Where are you? There. Problem solved. We gotta blow up that. Blow up that.
True Sons reinforcements incoming.
Keep moving. We need to clear the next hall.
Well, I can't move until I kill them all. Oh, you, sir, are not no. You are not getting away with that bullshit. You are not resurrecting those guys that I already killed.
When you're done fucking things up there,
Keep moving. You still got 2 halls to clear.
Okay. Nice of him to talk over her.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Division's on my 6! So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
The third rock from the sun, our home, not in the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet that can support life as we know it.
it's cannon time!
Reaches of space. It's irrational to think that our planet is the only planet
Boink.
capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be intense heat of a supernova. While no other planet in our solar system sustains life, the building blocks
That almost never gets old.
single-cell amoebas
Ow.
complex living beings like you and me started as nothing more than the ash of a dying star light years away.
Okay. Oh. All right. What do you want, Tuna? You're going to have to wait. Somebody has to redeem the treats. You don't just get them. That's not how this works tonight. Shotgun. Rifle. Marksman rifle. Rinse. Repeat. Shotgun. Rifle. Marksman rifle. Where's the other chucklehead? Hey, another piece of the Petrov Defense Group. It's only the chat. Can you all give me anything but Petrov Defense? Can you give me more of the Petrov Defense Group pieces, but not chest? I mean, today was technically chest day at the gym, but it doesn't mean I need chest pieces.
As evidenced by these images. At one point, more recent water flows as well, ranging from gullies and dry systems to what appear to be ancient lake beds. There are also mineral deposits that only have been formed in a water environment. Today, water found on Mars, although small quantities exist as water vapor in the thin Martian atmosphere.
Pop your head up, sir. Where are you? Say hello to my little friend. An enhanced PP. You gotta wait. Somebody has to redeem it for you. You probably need like 10 minutes. There's probably 5 to 10 minutes waiting. Oh, that just lit them all on fire. All right, as soon as I'm done with this firefight, somebody redeemed it for you. Carice, thank you for doing that. Tuna, thanks you.
Mechanical components detected.
Agent, have Isaac scan the parts.
Incendiary rounds. There you go, kitty kitten.
Welcome, Viking girl.
Shinryu, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, that's why I want to get out of the way of that. See, is there a way? No. always hated this mission in particular. One of the missile parts always seemed hidden away, and I forget where it is, even with the beacon guide. You know what, Shaggy? You're not wrong. I have missed that same... I know that exact part you're talking about, and I have missed it numerous times. See, give me his gun. Give me that gun he has. Like, drop his weapon. You're 100% right. That missile part, I know the one you're talking about. I'm probably going to miss it too. There's that one. No, there's the one over here. Have a follow for proving you're sane. Oh, no, yeah, you're 100% sane on that. You really are. There is that one part. In fact, you know what? We're at that part.
Viking girl.
Thank you for the follow. We're literally at that part right now. What's up, Bye Slay? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm at that part right now where I've got to find it. We were just talking about it. Wait, what? Far corner, west side. Okay, so north, west side. Is it over here? It's not over. No, it's not over here. I got that one. I did get that one. I got the one over on the east side over here. Where the hell is it? See, the one problem is they didn't give, even with those markers, they only marked like 2 of them. The other one, they don't tell you, they don't give you good directions. Was it? It wasn't upstairs. No, actually, you know what? I think it might be over here. Was it over in this side? That's where we came down. It was the far corner. Is east side.
Setting a recovery team. Link up
This
with
is.
them and you'll be done there.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
They must be using a key from the museum's collection. If they can rig it with a warhead and something to propulsion, we wouldn't even need a guidance system to hit the White House or a settlement.
Oh shit! They got a medic.
But if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never ever be used.
East side, west side. What's the difference? I mean, they're just in the opposite direction. Just like completely the opposite direction. You know, it's not a big deal. Like we'll get there if eventually. You just gotta take that left turn at Albuquerque. I mean, who needs to know what your directions are when we have like freaking, you know, but when we have have smartphones?
Database hatch indicates designation LM.
Which, by the way, you think that we'd be able to, like, we're literally have a portable computer on our wrist right now with Isaac and with our watch and whatnot. You'd literally think that it would give better directions. Your Duolingo notifications just popped up when you said Albuquerque. Oh, is Duolingo bullying you into a Spanish lesson? You don't have a smartphone? Well, I mean, here's a stupid ass wristwatch. I mean, yeah. Well, in this game, it is kind of a stupid ass wristwatch. Oh, I almost shot the civilians. And it's just Google, to be fair. You know what? I have come to the conclusion, and I said this to people the other day, and I'm not wrong in this. What they are calling AI What they are calling AI these days is literally just a really smart search engine. It's just a really souped up search engine. Yeah, it's Bing but better. Okay. You civilians need to do some work here, because at least Isaac doesn't... See, I haven't gotten to, like... I haven't gotten to, yeah, it's Bada Bing. It's Boom Bada Bing. Honestly, what's funny is Bing is actually powered by Google, or was basically powered by Google. Like, Microsoft just made their own flavor of Google search engine and slapped their name on it. Just took Google search engine, slapped their own special, you know, little shits on it, and called it Bing. Hell, Edge is even based off of the Chromium browser.
She wanted to meet with you in person and thank you for what you've done. Come back to the base if you want to add to your skills, Agent.
Woot, we opened the castle, Space Administration, all the things. You know, technically Division agents are civilians. If I remember right, they're civilians given power, which is one of the reasons why it's so controversial in the Division 2 universe. I mean, yes, they are civilians given power, 100%. Yeah, I'm playing a completely new tune. Like, I have one guy who was in Warlords, but I just was like, I haven't played in a while. I don't feel like busting through Warlords yet. And I was like, I'm just going to start a new guy, and I'm going to play the game, and I'm going to have some fun. And I was explaining this earlier, that one of my problems, like, I played the Division from, like, I bought it as soon as it came out. I played the beta. Even though the Black Tusk sucked, I played the beta. I was like, I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to get this game. I got the game. Before it really became all that it is today, it really was like kind of you played through and you were done. So I have a bad habit of deleting my tunes and starting over every time that I can. They're not civilians, they're random people. Some are civilians, some were cops, some were soldiers, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, they were okay. So, like, at the end of the day, they are a special group of specially trained. They're a group of people with a certain set of special skills. They will find you. And I mean, they were activated. They were like sleeper agents. There is no rhyme or reason to who it was besides non-criminals initially. Well, okay, so no, they were specially trained, living amongst the populace, ready for shit to go down. But kind of, yeah, that's very true. All I know is that I remember from the original Division that they were basically a special group of trained individuals living civilian lives with normal everything, and that basically they were called up as the last line of defense when shit went south. That's what I remember from the original Division game, other than the trauma of that game as a marksman. And the fact that I still hate the freaking cleaners. Like, I think that was my least favorite faction to be dealing with, mainly because lots of fire in Pyro. You missed the survival mode? What was survival mode? I didn't know what was survival mode? You missed snow in New York? You know what? I'm going to be honest. I got to be honest about that. Shaggy, I got to disagree. Respectfully, I got to disagree. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing through the Division 1, and the Division 1 was good. However, the snow got more old and tired after a while than this has with constant spring in Washington. Maybe it's just like past lived, like I grew up in upstate New York, so I remember winter, and I'm like, I'm good not seeing that amount of snow for that length of time. What's up, Reaper? Welcome in. Like, it was just, it got so bland after a while. Ooh. Tamales. Tamales are good. I like tamales. Yeah, like, did you bring enough for the rest of the stream, sir? Did you bring enough for everybody? Yeah, did you bring enough for the rest of chat? And honestly, I just want the weather. Okay, I agree 1000% with that. Like, I literally 1000% agree. This is another thing. Like, I have had this talk with another friend. I had this talk with a friend of mine that played this. This game has been going for 5 years. It is live service. It is active. It is on. They add new stuff. There's everything variable in it. It's like, why does Washington still look like this? I mean, I get it. If you were a new player, Harlow, thank you for that. If you were a new player coming into this game, I would say that there needs to be like almost like, okay, so you play through this Washington as it was. Muffin, you didn't. No. But like if they had like almost like a single player experience where you could call people in for help, but you played through Washington as it was, went to Warlords, then came back to a new version of Washington or something that looked cleaner. That would be awesome. I really think that they need vehicles in the game. I really want to see. I would really, really like to see them put in dirt bikes or even what was it? Dirt bikes or four-wheelers. Though that would be an awesome ad. Then there would be, what was the other thing? Seasons. Obviously, seasons. You did what do you mean doing the new hunters? Oh, the part of the DLC? That did not work out for her. I'll get to the DLC eventually. I am going to, even if I'm not streaming it, this is going to become a full playthrough just so I could do Warlords and so I can, and do Brooklyn and then get myself a full, even 1 to 2 person, they need a bigger map. I don't think so. I don't think DC needs a bigger map for adding in like ATVs. I don't think it needs a bigger map. I think this map works fine for that. Now, if they were to add in cars, if they were to add in any vehicle that wasn't like cars, if they were to clear up the streets and add in cars, sure, bigger map, definitely. But I don't think that you need a bigger map for like a dirt bike. You're going to have an interesting enough time navigating all of this that you should be able to most likely end on brand. They would add a Polaris or a Ranger. I mean, add those. I would be fine with that. I would be totally fine with that because it would make for faster travel without fast traveling. And you know, like, this is where small 4-person squad car, yeah, they could do that. Oh yeah, they could do that. That would be one for if you're squatted up. Like, that would be perfect for a squatted up crew to be rolling around in. But you can't tell me that they can't do it. It literally, hello, Far Cry. Like, Far Cry had all kinds of vehicles in it. Granted, it had much bigger maps, but they had plenty of ATVs and dirt bikes. I'm not saying that we need like the vehicles from Far Cry with rocket pods and shit. I just want to give me something to speed around on versus constantly being on foot. Well, you have a melee. You can punch somebody. It's just not it's a gun game. It's not like don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Don't bring melee to a gunfight. I will say that Division 3 is going to have that. I'm sure that Division 3 is going to have melee. I'm sure there will be I'm sure that Div 3 is going to have melee. I'm sure it's going to have it. I'm pretty sure it's going to have it. I have good reason and good authority to believe that it will be in 3.
Are you winning, son?
Mostly yes, Batman. We've only died.
Welcome,
I actually only died once tonight. Deadmo, thank you so much for the follow. They will. I think they will have a melee option for Div 3. I know they're hedging their bets on it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be there. Oh yeah, we're going into the. Oh, how do I get in the castle? And don't let me through the doors. You just want to hit people with this. I mean, beating up people with a baseball bat is fun, but like I can see it now. You're gonna charge at them, and you're gonna be swinging your bat, and you're gonna be screaming your war cry, and they're just going to shoot you. You know, that's what we do now to the NPCs in this game. And I mean, some of us get into cover and shoot trees, but the rest of us. Yeah, but still. But still. Wait, where am I? Am I trying? I'm trying to enter the castle from the wrong side. To be fair, it would be fun to run around like you can in Red Dead 2 with an axe. Like that would be kind of fun. I'm not even kidding. That would be kind of fun. Going to tell the Warhammer universe that melee is not the answer. People have guns. The melee is a last resort only once their bullets have been spent, and we do not have ceramite armor, Thyla. We do not have we are not properly armored to deal with it. Like, look at how fast your armor disappears in this game. We're not wearing ceramite. The Black Templars are just another they're just the Krieg with better gear. No, little German boy, don't join the Black Templars. The Codex Astartes ist ein Bullscheiße. Also, the Krieger, are you going to tell them shovel is less than gun? I doubt it. Hey, they can charge in with a shovel all they want. They're still going to get shot, okay? Look, the Imperial Guard is bullet sponge. Yes, they are fierce, and yes, they can be good once a commissar has shot a three or four to boost morale. But let's be real here. Actually, I can't say that because right now I'm like reading through the Horus Heresy, and I gotta be honest, like these guys are the Imperial Guard that exists, at least in the Horus Heresy universe, is not nearly as how do we put it, squishy? Like, the Imperial forces are not as squishy as they seem to be in 40K. They're just like, they're a little bit braver. You know, that's okay. That's a game that I'm really, I wish listed it today because it popped up on Steam. Is the Dawn of War remaster. The Dawn of War remaster that comes out this year. That is straight up, I will take my money. Shut up, take my money. Give me the ability to play Dawn of War at 1440p at least. With slightly better textures, and I will play that all over again. I freaking love that game. That is the game that literally that's the game that got me into the Warhammer universe more than some of the other ones. Because there were ones I played on PlayStation 1, and no, I do not play tabletop. Video games are cheaper. And I am terrible at painting models, so. It, like, literally, I have a friend who wants me to come play. He got into the universe via the tabletop. See, I've got a friend of mine who wants me to come play tabletop, and he's painted all the minis. He's like, I got a Necron army fully painted for you. You just got to come play. And I'm like, yeah, but whenever you're playing is usually on times that it just doesn't line up for us. It doesn't line up for me to come play, or I would be interested in learning the tabletop. Like, learning it a little bit more, but considering I have, like, all of the best computer and PC games from it, just do Kill Team. What I'm really trying to get into, and Kat, I'm telling you, I'm pushing you as far away from this damn chair as I can from now on. You're not, like, I can't have you digging your claws into this chair. Honestly, the one that I would really like to get into, and I'd be more into, and I'm enjoying playing the computer one, Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader has been, now that I understand the game, it's been a lot of fun. It's, you know, it's not so much that she does this is not a cheap chair. This is not in the least bit a cheap chair. It is cloth because I will not get leather. I will not get fake leather because I do not have air conditioning and I do not want to stick to my furniture in the summertime. And the thing is she stretches out and she gets her claws into this chair. No, I can't. I don't want her destroying it. Last kill team you did was big fun. I might have to check it out.
Mortar attack. Chemical. 7 survivors. Yes, Manny. 7 total. The sheriff just came in. Can you get these people to safety? I'm gonna go kill the bastards that did this.
No, I'm gonna go kill the bastards that did this. And you don't have to spend $1 million monies on figs? That's fair. See, my problem is I have enough expensive hobbies already, okay? I already have enough expensive hobbies. I fish. I go fishing, which is expensive. I compete and participate in powerlifting, which is expensive. I just literally bought myself another barbell. Obviously, computer games. And I own several barbecues. And I know darn well that if I got into Warhammer and got into the minis, I would be spending quite a bit of money on it. And I would be building the minis. I'd probably just be collecting the minis to build them. Kind of like Gundam, you know? Like, I like Gundam. I think Gundam's cool because I get to build the figures. You know, that's the whole reason why I like Gundam. That literally should have let me out through there now. You know what I should do though? I know that we've got the next stuff, and I know that I pretty much cleared East Mall and all that. I should go back because I do have a meeting with Odessa. Yeah, instead of Gunpla, right? I mean, having a throne would cut out a lot of the cost for you. It probably would, but so here's the thing. Like, don't, and I'm again, this is me personally. I've thought about fundraising for things. Like, I'd love to have a telescope. I would love to have a really nice computerized telescope. I would even set it up and try to do like astronomy streams if I could find a place to do it, like that still had decent Wi-Fi and whatnot. And people have said before, oh, you should set up a donation goal for that, and people could donate to you for that. To me personally, it's like I could probably put away the money if I really worked at it and get it myself. To not put it on a throne, you know, to not have a throne account. I'm not saying that I wouldn't appreciate it. I just like that's not something I do.
Hey, sugar.
I have no problem with people doing it. Like I've thought about it, but it's just not me.
You know you've done something unthinkable. You've given us hope. I think Kelso and I both lost sight of how important it is. I hate to ask more of you when you've already done so much. But if you find yourself in the vicinity of the police
You just got treats.
Avenue,
Look at that.
I could use your help with a personal matter. It's nothing urgent, but it would mean a lot to me.
She will get pets later. Like once I'm done streaming, see, you don't understand. This cat gets like an hour plus of attention a night. She gets attention all day because like I work from home, so she can be in my lap during the day until it gets too hot. She gets all the pets, and then at night for like the last hour before I go to bed or before I go to sleep while I'm laying there reading, she will get all the pets. You're not being annoying. The cat's annoying. But the cat is the cat. What do we...
We'd appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh, you know what? I probably should check the items that I have because I have new stuff, and before I go donating things, I might want to actually equip the things. No, that's not going to do it. I don't think any of these are going to do it. I mean, they're more armor, but that one's... Yay, another Petrov defense that's like slightly more damaging. Therefore, I am cat. Tuna, would you stop? Like, you're literally not helping your cause here by clawing my shirt.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Papa Nugs, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got a better pistol. Better critical hit chance. And that. And now we can donate to the projects.
Think you can help?
I haven't completed enough activities in the East Mall yet. I've got a throne started. I was hesitant at first, but I thought of it as another option for people to give us guest gifts as another means of support if they wish. You know what? No, I understand that. And like, if somebody was to say, hey, set something up, and or you know, if I was to set something up, I've thought like, and then people wanted to do it just as a gift, something like take a collection and get me something on Amazon, then I'd be like, oh, well, that's very nice of you. But I just don't set up wish lists and stuff. Well, I do have an Amazon wish list. To be fair, I do. I just don't like, that's where I put stuff for, oh, I want to get that later. That's kind of like my, oh shoot, one day I want to get this, so let's put it on the list so that way I remember to get it for myself. For me, it's just being, it's my self-independence. It is partially the learned habit. Am I new to this game? Oh no, Papa. I've played for a long time. I just always, like I play for a while, I stop, and then I come back, and it's like I do enjoy the story and everything enough that I start a new agent. It's a really bad habit that I've had since the beginning, because at the beginning when the game first launched, I literally was like pretty much you played the story and you were done. There wasn't much to it. It's evolved over the years, but I just like old habits die hard. Let's go over here. So I started a new agent for this because I didn't have one going. Now I'm gonna keep this guy. Like I'm gonna keep this guy and play the end game content more. Once I get to it, which will probably be more, it actually probably won't take that long.
Hey there. Up for learning a new skill?
Oh wait, no, we've got the Firefly. Pulse, Seeker. I like the Seeker Mine. I'm not going to use it right now, but I do like it. Yeah, I did play the beta way back when, which is what got me to get the game. Even if it was ridiculous that we were going up against the Black Tusk from the beginning, or in the beta, but it was really cool and a lot of fun, and I loved the original Division. Though this was even at the beginning still a massive improvement over the original. I have never seen a person in here scrubbing the floors before. Okay, what mods did we get? The CQB scope. Mended marksman mag. Got everything but the laser pointer. Those are drone mods. Wait, what does it say? Oh, next bench. Okay, next bench upgrade. And a Ramino. You know, we're gonna do this real quick. Where is? Oh, it's tab key. I have a bunch of stuff in stash that I can always donate when there's a donation thing, so it's not that big of a deal. And probably also just wander over now that the university, or wait, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I get it. I prefer self-independence as well, but I was like, you know what? Why the fuck not? People can either donate a small amount to the, hey, that's fair. That is fair. That is true. You like Warhammer Gunplayer, they can find something you might want, suggest it to the throne. That is fair. That is a true thing. That's something that I hadn't thought about it that way. Now I might think about it. I might do it at some point. It's just not something that I would heavily advertise. And that's a personal thing. And I say this as somebody who actually does, like, who knows people who have thrones and wish lists and all of that, and I contribute to them regularly. Like, as far as I will donate things, I will donate here and there when I can. All right. Where am I going back to? I know that I can go over there. I don't want to go over there yet. We still got a bunch of stuff to do in... Is that the... this is the castle, or this is East Mall. I've got to complete activities in East Mall, I think. Try to do that real quick. Try to get that out of the way for the one project. And then see where we're at time-wise.
Think you can help us out?
Oh wait, I didn't even... Complete activities in Federal Triangle. We'll go do that first. Federal Triangle. That is here. That is there. I'm not going to do the supply drop. Those are easy, but they're kind of a headache for they're a hit and miss. Let's put it that way. It's hit and miss. Let's make sure I'm heading in the right direction here. Oh, territory control. Easy. Easy. That's an easy win. We shoot everybody and then we control the territory. Reloading. Covering. Can't do nothing. Papa Nugs, dude, thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated.
Welcome, Dranger.
The code doesn't work. If you have already if you have already redeemed the code, then you can't reuse it. It was working earlier today. It was working earlier today. I know that there were problems with it yesterday. It is literally everybody that was part of the campaign got the same code. But you can only redeem it once per account. Each person, you can redeem it for your account. I redeemed it for my account, yada yada yada. But they may have broken it again. It was working. I know it was working this morning. That's the reason why I didn't have it on stream last night. Because last night it wasn't working for anybody.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
If it's not working now and you haven't redeemed it, then I apologize. It's on Ubisoft at this point. Try entering it. There was workarounds. They said try entering it manually. That's the only other option that I've got. Yesterday, some people could redeem it. Some people couldn't. It was not a one-day use thing. It's supposed to go through like the 10th. The website, it was getting flooded too. Like that, considering that code, they were like, here, share this code on social media. Share this code with your community. Share this code with everywhere. It's like literally like, let's just make you all, let's just bring down the entire website because you've shared it with the entire world. And again, man, thank you so much for that Prime sub. I really do appreciate that. Those Prime subs, you only get to use one once a month, and I really appreciate you using it here. So yeah, like yesterday I got that code. I went to use it. It wasn't working. Reddit said they were having problems with it. I checked the forums for Ubisoft partners, and they were like, yeah, there's a problem with it. We're working on it. You're going to have to wait. And that's the reason why I kept like I told everybody in Discord, I was like, you're going to have to wait to use this. And they said that, but it should be fixed soon. Oh my God, I ran over into here. That is not where I meant to be. That's probably why I got my shit kicked in. I think that was a Federal Triangle event, I do believe. Yeah, because it was still on here. That is not. I gotta find events I've got to find stuff to do in Federal Triangle. We'll go. We might do the supply run. I mean, there's a tons of people using it. It's probably too much once it your PTSD decided to throw a party last night. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, like it's it's Ubisoft servers. One of those where if you've been around the block enough, you're just sitting there going, "Oh, Ubisoft, there you go again." Still not, I will say, still not quite as bad as the launch of Assassin's Creed Unity. That was a bad launch. Ubisoft, oops, we did it again. You know, that's a little bit too real. That's just slightly too real. I both love and hate. They made some of my favorite games ever. You know what? It is a love-hate relationship. It is a love-hate relationship. They have made, seriously have made some of the best games I've ever played and some of my favorite games ever. But yes, some of their decision-making, not the best. And then, they've gone and made games that, like, they've gone and made other games. You know, they've gone and made other games that should have gotten more promotion and play than they did, while promoting some games that didn't deserve as much. Like, one of my favorite Ubisoft games recently that should have gotten way more attention than it did is Phoenix Immortals Rising. Like, that game was just good. It was solid. It was fun. It was funny. It had lots to do. It didn't feel like a chore. Come on, get off there. Get off the cover. Now, would I play Phoenix Immortals Rising again? Honestly, probably. It would take a lot for me it would be a long time before I picked that game up again. But it was a good game. It was a lot of fun. It was, the puzzles were excellent. The storytelling was great. The humor was epic. They opened one of my crates. You suck. You opened one of my crates. That was the one with my LMG in it that I've been trying to get. I need more armor. Need more armor kits. Wait, is that a pickup? Any LMG. I just need a new LMG. I'm sad I can't seem to redeem that free goodies code. Frog, hold on to it. I would say hold on to that code and just wait. Like, don't try it for a while. Wait, maybe try it to tomorrow. And if you want, I'm, you know, you can feel free to leave after I figure it out and let you know, but feel free to join the Discord. And I'm going to keep an eye on the Discord for Ubisoft creators and see if they've come out with a more of a definitive, okay, it works now and it won't break no more. And I've been keeping everybody posted. This morning the code was working and the site was working and everything was fine. They may be back to some bullshit again. If they are, I apologize. On behalf of them. Now, yeah, silly code, silly Ubisoft. You know what's funny too is the very first cache that I opened. I have been sitting here all night. It's not my fault, but I feel bad when it doesn't work. because I literally didn't put it in until I was sure it was working. Is Ubisoft say, oh yeah, it's true. That's true. I won't say that. Like, I honestly, I can't badmouth them too much. I will criticize constructively, but like literally, they have made some of my favorite games. I'm glad to be a content creator for them, even though they get a lot of shit, some of it deservedly so. Because they have made some of my favorite games over the year, and they do put in the work. And I will say this, at least it's not COD every year. Yeah, you know, at least it's not another COD claiming that, oh God, this year it's gonna be different. This year's COD's gonna do it. It's gonna be the best, most amazing thing ever. Also, Ubisoft Plus, I don't know why they think of that. They don't have enough strong IP or enough yearly releases to justify a subscription service, sadly. You know what? The thing with Ubisoft Plus is it is a good idea, and they actually do have a really big, deep catalog. What they did to Star Wars Outlaws was terrible. See, I have Star Wars Outlaws, and I intend to play it at some point. More than likely off stream. The little bit that I played of it at launch, I was enjoying. And I have a feeling that, like, I heard that they did a bunch of stuff to it that kind of nerfed the crap out of it. So I'll see what's up with that when I get into it. I think that the one thing, I think that in some ways, I just went to buy the Battle for work and they offered it to me for $15, or I can rent it with Ubisoft Plus for $30. Why would I do that? Yeah, no, that's fair. I will say this. So I got Ubisoft Plus for a month. I paid for it. I literally paid for Ubisoft Plus because that's how I was going to try Star Wars Outlaws before buying it. There are a lot of old games on there that are cool and whatnot, but I will say that, like, pretty much Ubisoft Plus comes with Game Pass now. It comes with Game Pass. It comes with whatchamacallit? With PlayStation Plus. Or at least a lot of the games that are on there do. Completed Outlaws, really enjoyed it, even the recent DLC. See, I was enjoying what I played, and literally what I thought I was getting. And again, I was not this is all I was expecting out of Outlaws. A mishmash of Assassin's Creed and Far Cry in Star Wars. And what little I played, that's what I got. I don't even know what okay, that was an ACR. I think that was yeah, well, no, yeah, exactly. 100%. That hurt. No, you're 100% right. Like, when the games are on sale, hell, that's how I own all of the Assassin's Creed games on 2 different platforms. I love Ubisoft. They do need to work on that stuff. The story at some points is hard, but little companion you have, Nyx, is very helpful. Oh, Nyx is one of the reasons to own the game. You know, I feel like this is gonna be my personal take. Is not so much that AAA game studios have lost their way. Some have completely lost the plot. I think that the reality is that AAA studios have forgotten to make games. And I'm gonna say straight up, I don't give a shit about the whole politics and video game stuff. Like, games are gonna change. Dragon Age, the original one, was one of the first games to ever have openly gay characters, and it was an amazing game. Like, don't miss me with that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. Games can have whatever they want, and they can do whatever they want, and it ain't forcing anything down your throats because you're not forced to buy a game and play it. However, this is my thinking is that the studios the big studios have lost their way in that they are literally making video games to make investors money and looking at them as profit centers, not as entertainment for the masses. So they pump out new versions of the same thing every year, COD, or they reuse a lot of stuff and remake the games, and they don't bother putting in they don't bother putting in they don't there's a lack of soul and passion in them that the indie devs still have, because they're literally being invested in either by players, or they got the seed money, or they just have a great idea for a game. They put stuff, but they make it about a message and about the game and not about it. But I don't exactly agree with that. Some cases, yeah, I'm not going to say that that's wrong, but like literally, I'm here to play I'll play the game. I don't give a shit what, most of the time, what you put in it. I actually play the CODs for the story, especially the original modern. So like the older Modern Warfare games and the older ones that actually had a decent single player campaign, that's a different story. I'm talking about the rehashing of the same crap over and over again. No soul, no passion. Yeah, well, no, I agree with you on that, Frog. Like, Baldur's Gate is one that they did an awesome job with. Like, Baldur's Gate was really well done, and I still need to finish that. Other games, like, I don't even know what Dustborn is. It probably would not be one that I would be playing. I don't think I've even heard of it. They don't even make proper games. They really create a game, then break it apart and sell parts as DLC and Battle Pass content. I'm, again, I agree 100% with that. I do agree 100% with that. And that comes down to the thing that I was saying again, is they're not thinking of, let's make a game that's really going to make players happy and like is going to be just excellent, this, that, and the other thing. What do? They make something to make more money about. Exactly. Got a question for you. Was streaming Brooklyn DLC at my Twitch drops didn't move. On another channels like yours, I'm getting a progression. Dude, that's Twitch, man. That's literally Twitch. Okay. Oh, also, Nitruz, are you an Ubisoft creator? Are you in the Ubisoft creators program? Because literally, I think it's only Ubisoft creators that have the drops. So if you're watching in that category, it's those of us that got drops. But you're right. It is about making the money. It is about making that dollar and making it for investors. It's pleasing the suits. It's not making games for the players anymore. And that was yeah, oh no, you can, Batman. Trust me, you can earn drops on your own channel, because I do it. Like I was getting drops. I was getting drops last night while I was playing because I have the stream manager up. I can't wait to get for Battle for Brooklyn. Dude, I have not had anything spoiled for me yet. I got what was it? I've been following the subreddit. You may have to enable. Yeah, you might have to enable the drops. You might have to put it on your channel. You might have to enable it. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. That's why I started to play more indies, because they know how to make a game because they're passionate about making a game. It's about a battle in Brooklyn. Yeah, no, I've been looking, and Frog, thank you so much for the follow as well. I've been following, and dude, thank you for the Prime sub. Seriously, thank you so much. What was I gonna say? Like, I've been following what people have been saying on the subreddit for the Division 2. Everybody says Battle of Brooklyn is great. The one thing that I'm kind of like, oh man, is going to be next week, because next week, Monday, next week's streams are going to be Skull and Bones, because I still need to do, because I also am signed up for that. Sadly, they're having a hard time with that new PvP mode, which is fine because I don't play PvP, but still, it sucks that they're having a hard time with it. TFE is great, much smaller map, but much more in depth. Oh, I've heard that it is excellent. I've heard that it was an excellent DLC. See, this is another thing. This is another thing where I think that is another area where, as much as I do, again, love Ubisoft, but I think one of the things that they did is they spread themselves so thin with so many different studios working on so many different things. And it's like the studio that makes The Division, you're going to get a solid game out of. You're going to get a solid Division experience. Well, Heartland was... No, I can't say that. You're going to get a solid experience for The Division. Assassin's Creed, you're almost always going to get a solid experience for Assassin's Creed, except it is getting... It's like... It's kind of one of those, you know... This is going to be, it's going to be very similar. Like, the formula hasn't changed much. Soulframe is early beta stuff, though. I'll wait for you. I don't know that one. The one that, so, like, the problem that I've had, Redfield, thank you so much for the follow. The problem that I've had is, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, and we already know that that's going to be a long game. You have this that came out. You have the mid-season update and stuff for Skull and Bones with the new PvP mode. So that's out. And then next week, I believe it's next week, I'm going to have early access to Dune Awakening. And I also create content for Funcom. So next week I'm going to be doing, or not next week, but the following week is going to literally be, okay, we play in Dune now. And Dune is going to be good. Dune is good. The combat in it needs a little bit of work, I feel. Because it's kind of not... It just needs a little bit. It needs some tweaking stuff. But overall, it's a fun experience, and the sandworms. Like, the sandworms are insane. Laura, thank you for the follow. And if you're a fan, like, it's an alternate. Death Stranding is a series I didn't get into. That's a series I didn't get into. If you've watched the new Dune movies, forget those, because this Dune takes place in an alternate timeline. The worms are fun, luring them into mob packs and player bases. Oh, dude, some people were telling me they were doing that. I was like, that's hilarious. We did test out, for science. I did get to stream the beta. I did get to stream some of the beta and play some of it. For science, we did test out getting eaten by sandworms. You got into it late and fell in love with the story. The story that's coming in Dune Awakening is going to be really good. And I've played a ton of Conan Exiles, so the building for it is very, very familiar to me. Let's see. Do I have Weekly Descent? I just completed an activity in Federal Triangle. Okay, so Z-Man, sadly, that's one thing that they have not put in yet. I think they said that they're still trying to work that out, because oh wait, I've got to actually finish the activity. I didn't complete it. They're still trying to work that out. You cannot surf the sandworms yet. The other thing that is not in the game, because it's just too hard to actually implement, is the non-pattern walking. Like, there's no... They couldn't really do that, so it's like, if you're stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. I literally had a sandworm coming at me. I stopped, and it reared up, and then went back into the sand. It was actually really freaking cool. However, they said that they couldn't make that work. They couldn't make that a mechanic that worked. So I don't know if worm riding is going to be a thing. I would love it if it is. I'm just happy I get to fly an ornithopter. being able to fly the ornithopter, that makes up for it for me. Okay, I hear that remote control car. Person's literally tracking that and didn't shoot it. Oh, we still got, I guess we got this one person left to shoot. He threw that grenade, it bounced back and landed at his own feet.
Hey, Agent. We got a project that's ready to be completed. Whenever you have the time.
All right, guys, that is that. We're gonna go complete this, and then that'll be it for the night. I'm gonna be winding down, relaxing. There we go. Of course, it's a replica for a shotgun. Support weapons bag. Oh, your drops. We'll be back Friday night, and I'm gonna raid another Ubisoft partner. I'm gonna raid another person that's playing the game, so you guys get the drops. We will be raiding another person playing the game. I'm not going to. I'm gonna make sure you guys get the. Ooh, finally, Petrov defense. Headshots increase total weapon damage by 10%. Nice. Headshot kills increase total weapon damage by 50%. I mean, that'll work. Yeah, I have to. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for another half hour. We'll do another half hour. After the ad, we'll talk about that. Yeah, they've been still having issues. I'm waiting for once the ad's over. Yeah, unfortunately, they've still been having issues with the they've still been having issues with that. They've still been having issues with the damn code. It worked earlier today, which is why I even put a chat room in, or I put it in as a chat message. I'm gonna actually take that down. Unpin that message. There we go. I'm going to take that down because it appears that a few people have said now they're having trouble with it. It worked earlier today and it's been up and down the whole time. I'm gonna have to check the partner Discord after, see what's going on. You know, I think that I might go over to the thing. This is gonna be. I'm literally gonna go over to the university or whatever it is, the campus, just so I can get the freaking stoner off the damn vendor. Yeah, we'll go a little bit longer. I don't have to be up till 5 tomorrow. Why did I do that? I meant to go over to the DC or to the. I had to go over here. 4:04 a.m. Got work at 7 a.m. Then off for 8 days straight. I am on PC. I'm playing on PC now. I do have this on Xbox, but I play mostly on PC. And damn, dude, that is super early morning for you. I'm usually up at 4:30 in the morning to go to the gym. Like, that's my normal routine. It's just I don't have to lift. I'm not lifting weights tomorrow. So I don't have to be up as early because I like on my off lifting days, I'm starting to do some cardio. I need cardio. I hate it, but we need it. And lifting weights faster just isn't cutting it. Oh, you're the Oh. Now you can find your projects there too. That's too early. That's super, super early to be up at 4 and be awake. Yeah. We're going over it. We'll at least get the stoner out of this. Maybe take a control point. I know there's the control point up here. Nah, we're going to go this way. It's faster. And just a heads up, tomorrow night, I will not be streaming, although some know that I had planned to. It is my nephew's graduation from high school. Make me feel old.
Welcome,
So we're going to be
Viking
doing
girl.
that. Critical, Critical, thank you so much for the follow.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
So yeah, we're going to be taking the night off tomorrow night. But Friday night I'll be back and it will be a much longer stream. Gren, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, seriously, thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Like, it really does mean the world to me, whether you're lurking and just hanging out for the drops or whatever, that you're here. It matters, and I appreciate it. Wait, is this where yeah, this is where I want to be. Okay, downtown west. I am not bothering. I do not need to do your territory control right now. I am on a mission because I know I could go buy this machine gun and it'll be better than what I have for now because it's been dropping nothing but shotguns for me. Yay, RNG. Welcome back, Alicia. Glad you all made it home. Burn.
Hostile control point nearby.
Mm-hmm. Ignoring for now. Job took you longer than expected, but home safe and sound and about to make foods. Well, I'm glad you're home safe, and I believe me, I know that feeling. Been there, done that with things. Make sure there's nothing in there. Okay, have I passed? No, I've just been going, I went way out of the way a little bit. Now, the other thing that I wish I actually probably should set it up, but I've got to set up a playlist, is that I wish that this had music. The only downside is I've got to set up a YouTube friendly mix, not just a Twitch friendly. Well, Twitch you can kind of get away with it because you can separate your audio tracks. But YouTube, I can't, so I got to be careful with the music that I play. Doesn't I thought it did because you had a choice to turn music volume off. Maybe they've put something new in Twitch. Oh, you mean on YouTube or on Twitch? Because there is no there's nothing that I know of that you can control. Just that I can turn the music off and not have it go to my VOD. Yeah, no, not the game music. Well, the game has music, but it doesn't have constant music. Like in a settlement, it has music. It has combat music. It has all these things, but it doesn't have the no items of really. Do I have to do stuff before the vendors even? I might have to talk to Henry.
We're barely hanging on.
We're
It's hard
barely
for
hanging
people to
on.
Fight for their lives when their lives aren't worth fighting for. Good to meet you. Henry Hayes.
Look, I sympathize, Henry. But we have our own problems, and they are big problems.
Maybe we can help. I know you need people.
You keep telling me you can't spare anyone.
Not right now, but if you guys can take some pressure off of us.
We're already doing what we can.
Are you? Because outside those walls, it's perdition. We let our guard down just for a second and it's over. All of this. Whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
Well, Sheriff, I hope you're ready for some extra work.
We got all kinds of stuff. I think now I can go hopefully buy stuff from the vendor. Tom Segura. I get that a lot. Hello and welcome in. Oh, I don't get access to the vendor yet. That's some bullshit. Yeah, Tom Segura is a very like I was like, who the heck? I didn't even know who Tom Segura was. I looked it up. I'm like, shit, I do look like Tom Segura. Also, welcome in, Big Bad Wolf. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Did I have wait? We're not projects. Younger Tom, he has more weight in his beard. Yeah, he does now compared to me. I guess that's an upshot, is I don't look as old as him now. We gotta do. Oh, I'm gonna go do those. I still gotta do those for the journey, and we're killing a little bit of time. I like that I can fast travel. Or is that complete three resource convoys, as in destroy 3 that are coming? I don't know.
Friendly control point detected.
Wait, how old is Tom Segura? Like, how old is he?
It's too hot. I don't remember it being this hot last summer. Yep.
I'm curious. Oh, supply drop. Quit getting in the way of my bullets. I am his age. We are the same age. That's even funnier now.
Incoming
Ow, ow, ow. Ow. That hurt. I know that Cover is my friend. I was trying to get down here. And listen, I don't want to hear it from Marcus, okay? I've watched him get down plenty of times. Okay? It just switched me to my piss. Randomly. Jesus. Who did that one? Come on. Oh, where? Oh, I can't even get help from the frickin'... I can't even get help from these guys. Even though I had a whole bunch of... I was helping that guide that supply convoy, they couldn't help me. Oh, he needs water. He needs a lot of water. It's only the second time I've died tonight, so that's better than last night. Last night I was getting wrecked. But then again, last night I did go launch that one mission to redo it at a higher difficulty. Yeah, practice does make perfect. And you know, yeah, I mean, honestly, considering I like Soulsborne games, is it really a surprise that I'm masochistic enough to try make things harder for myself? And I like Souls likes. I mean, is that really a surprise at this point? To be fair, the Elden Ring... Now, first of all, okay, let's clarify something here. The Elden Ring playthrough, I made harder on myself because I did whips only. I literally did it as nothing as whips only. Jesus! I didn't see those guys. The hell do I have, like... I don't have a bounty. So, the deaths in Elden Ring, there were 300. There were 300 deaths in Elden Ring. But I made that harder on myself, and we all know that. It was still a lot of fun, though. I mean, when you're playing a whips only build and you have to fight Margit with a leather whip, that was not fun. Make the grilled cheese as well. You can't have like soup without a sandwich. It just doesn't work right. This was a bad time to be high on drugs. I hear. I heard the RC thing, and I'm like, I'm not in the best control of myself. Haha. Wait. Ah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You know what Campbell's has now? You know what they have? They have grilled cheese tomato soup. So it's got like the cheese or whatever in the tomato soup.
Supply drop claimed. Incoming hostiles detected.
By the way, they're also making cinnamon toast crunch Hershey Kisses things now.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That's another thing that I've tried.
Detected.
Chimkin and sausage gumbo and chimkin and potato broccoli. See, those the chicken and sausage gumbo one, that sounds like that would go with like that sounds like that would go with bread. Like you don't even need a sandwich for that one, you just need some good bread. Does weapon damage scale with the level of the game in this game? So like as you level up but don't change your gun, the damage still goes up? I don't find that to make sense. No. Like honestly, I need a better LMG at this point because the LMG I have is lower level than the gear than I'm at and what I'm facing. Same goes for your armor. You need to upgrade it. Or like you need to upgrade your weapons and you need to upgrade your armor. Where it does change scale. And this is the one part that I'm not a big fan of. Is if I group with a higher level player, they end up I get boosted to their level and suddenly I'm doing their level of damage where instead of them being brought to my level. And everything else scales up as well. So it's like I go from, let's say I'm a level 20 and I join with a level 30. I basically get boosted to level 30 and then suddenly doing ridiculous amounts of damage like they're doing with the same guns that I'm carrying because it levels me to their level, which allows us to play together. I honestly think that should have been reversed. Some people will disagree with me. That one's a hard call to make for game designers. Personally, I think it should have been reversed. They should be nerfed to my level if they're joining me, because again, personal thing, others may disagree, and that's fine. I personally do not like being boosted and suddenly doing 100,000 damage a shot. I thought they are if you're hosting. If they join on me, I'm leveled to them. And I've had friends join on me and it boosts me to their level. At least that was my experience in the way that I saw it happen before.
Friendly control point nearby.
It may be different. I may be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure I was, because I had I have a friend who plays the crap out of this. And he joined on me and he's got a really high level tune and it boosted me to his level. It should always be nerfed to lower player when joining a lower player in any game. It helps to keep the feel of power creep. Yes. And that's what you do. I mean, there is power creep. Granted that once you join, like if he joined me right now, all of the enemies would be boosted to that level. Like all of the enemies would be boosted. It would be boosted, and we'd be on a level playing field against the mobs. It just feels weird. Like it just doesn't feel right. It just didn't work. I didn't like it. Personally, I didn't like it. I need to resupply. I need to resupply badly. Can I get in here? I feel like I'm not getting the armor that I should be getting. For $3, honestly, this game is really worth it. It's worth it at full price. I would argue it's worth it at full price. This game is a lot of fun. They do keep up and put out a lot of stuff and a lot of events and a lot of well, it did just get a new DLC. There's a lot of content to play here and a lot of end game stuff to do. And there's story stuff that I've missed. I'll even say there's definitely story stuff I've missed that I kind of want to do in this. Yeah, even if it is just the story, because this is a game I will come back to and I will play all the way through just for the story. Because it's fun. It's a good story. It's a good experience. Okay, we got one more thing over here. Target practice. Oh, that's yeah. Marcus got the new LC told me because the game I gotta be able to actually sit and play. That's fair. Yeah, no, it's definitely worth the. It's definitely worth the. It's worth the $3. I think it'd be worth it even. It would be worth it even at 40. But yes, 100%. Okay, this is an event. I wonder if this. Let's see if I can get into position. Like, if I complete this, does it count for completing events in the mall? There's one left somewhere. Where is it? Oh. Jesus, there's not enough time. Target practice failed. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, that tax, man. That tax is just terrible. But no, this game is a lot of fun. It's got a really good story. It's got good gameplay. It's got good guns. I mean, for the most part, the only thing that I ever joke about really is the loot system, because there's a bad tendency. I want to play it this way. All your loot becomes a shotgun. They need something at this control point. Guys, I do think though that I'm tired and we're gonna have to call it here today. I've gone for as long as I'm gonna go for tonight. Tired is such a mood today. Like I did all of the. You have different loadouts for different situations. See, I'm gonna be making loadouts, and eventually have the loadouts that I want. For marksman, LMG, the whole nine. I want to play a version of Division 2 that's like a new, better. They are going to bring out. They are making Division 3. They announced that this last year. Division 3 is coming, along with a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed games, but Division 3 is coming. Scrappy, have a great night. Thank you for being here. And Reaper, of course, as well. Guys, we will be back Friday night. I am not going to be streaming tomorrow night because I have a graduation to go to. Yes, that is my kitty Tuna. That is, I'll do it Don't. This is that is the kitty. She gets treats. There's a redeem in there to give her treats. See, look at this. Look at this. See what she's doing? See, she's like, she heard the word. What's up, unknown? Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Tuna is like, I literally, this cat has been with me for almost 20 years now. She is an amazing cat. Yes, your eyes. Yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Viking girl.
Big Bad Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. You just got home? Damn, dude, I'm out for the night, man. Guys, but thank you so much for being here tonight, guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the resubs and the subscriptions. But most of all, as always, thank you for your time. It's the one thing, it's the most valuable thing you've got, and that you choose to spend it with me while I sit here and play mediocre at video games and chat talk my head off. It means the world to me. It's why I do this. It's why I have so much fun doing this. Again, if you're not following already and you've enjoyed being here, please do follow. No, I just got to stream for another 10 seconds. Okay, I'll stream for another 10 seconds. I'll be here for a minute or two. Oh, we got the stupid ad break. Unknown, you dick. We will wait for the ad. I am going to wait till until after the ad break. I thought I was getting around that. I thought I was getting around that. I am going to look for somebody to raid. I will say this. Thank you so much. 10 more seconds. See the ads. It says there's an ad running right now. It says there's an ad running right now. I'm gonna end over on YouTube. For those of you watching over YouTube, please do hit that like and subscribe. It would be great. I would really, really appreciate it. You are not ad free. Well, unknown. See, you have to subscribe for that. You have to subscribe. Thank you all for watching over on YouTube. If you enjoyed watching, please do hit that like and subscribe. We're gonna end over there. I am gonna bring up somebody to raid over on Twitch though. I'm gonna see if we can find somebody who's also playing, so that way